Okay, we back. It's Friday. The stock market is looking, yeah, but it's good. It's good. That's the good thing. When it's red, that means you buy. And I bought a few things, but I want to highlight a medical stock and let me share my screen because we go a little slower today. We're gonna share the screen. Um, and this, we need to look at this one. This is called Revolutionary Medicine Stock Overview. And it's in a clinical stage on oncology company develop a novel targeted therapy for uh, RSA addiction. And it goes and it's all this stuff right here and I'll let you read it. It's in the pipeline and it's supposed to do something. I got about 10 shares because it's about 100 and some $141 or $39 or whatever the share. But this one will it's targeting, I think, the cancer revolution, and it's supposed to do something. It's in a clinical trial, and I might not stay in it the whole while if it's clinical trial. I thought it was a um, is in it's one of those speedy um, drugs that they're trying to go through the process real quickly instead of going through the normal process. The normal things like that normally take about 3 or 4 years, but I think they gave the green light to speed up this process because they had some successes and certain kind of, I think, pancreatic cancer. So we'll see what happens. Let's go back to the overview. They said it's trading about 70 below our estimated fair value. Earnings are forecast to grow about 61% each year. Okay. It makes less than US 1 million in revenue. Yeah, they will because there's a lot of research going on right now. So let's look at the valuation. Okay. It should be about $500. They got it at 149. And really today is about 141. So I'm trying to wait to these guys. I only got 10 of them, but you can see what's going on right there. Now, future growth, it's good. They said revolutionized medicine is forecast to grow earnings and revenue about 61 or 56 per annum, and EPS expects to grow about 60% per annum. Return on equity is forecast to grow about forecast to be about negative 82%. So return on equity is forecast to be a little in the 3 years. In 3 years. Okay, so uh, earn on revenue forecast future forecast, you can see it's all looking good. And this is according to forecast annual growth period to industry. And you can see industry, it's this one is really doing some great things. Okay, past performance is probably gonna be all red because hey, no revenue coming in. Not a lot of it's not even profitable, I don't think. So we look at the financial health of it. Hopefully, well, this one got some money in the bank. Yeah, look, financial health criteria is looking good. Only got one red spot, and we can look at that. It's reducing debt. He said debt to equity ratio increased from 0 to 18% over the past 5 years. So they're giving away equity, trying to keep money, keep them afloat. But they got more cash than debt. So that's a good thing. So that's one you got to run away from. It's from long term and short term. It's looking good. Um, revenue dividends, buyback. No, that's not good. And you can see. So you can see that, okay. Management um, criteria. And look at the CEO makes about $14 million. Uh-oh. And it's not profitable, I don't think, right now. Experience management, I got experience management. You can see, and let's see who's ownerships. Okay. Okay. Look at that. People been selling. but more people been selling. You're talking this Goldsmith. So Mark Goldsmith is he's the CEO and president. So he's been selling. But he's just selling to stay afloat. Now this is an institutional stock, 86%. That's what I like about it. Yeah, they got they then general public on a little bit, state and local government. All your pensions is in here. So you're gonna see BlackRock and Vanguard. You see they talking about billions here into um, this stock. So I'm safe. 10. I will keep 10 because you normally, like I say, you will probably make about, yeah, you probably gonna triple your money. So I just keep my they got 1 point, BlackRock got 1.6 3 billion, and Vanguard got 2.5 billion. And the rest of these are institutions. You can see some of the names, T. Rowe Price, um, you know, Goody Capital, and yeah, you have some good ones in here. So we gonna stop sharing. We're gonna go to another. So we're gonna go to the market and see what's going on. Okay, now can you see the red? The red. You ever know the green is, you're talking about that's the Spirit Airlines. That's 15 cents. So, I got 3,000 of them. Hopefully it's gonna pan out. I hope it goes up to about $3 so I can snatch it out. Or you're supposed to go up to 7. That's what if somebody buy them out. Um, Dram, that's that ATF. It's going back and forth, and I want to keep my seed in the ground on that one too, because I got 50 of them at $49 a share. It's up to 51% share. So we'll see what happens. The DVLT, they had good earnings. I got 500 of them at 50 cents. They had good earnings, so I'm gonna sit on that one too because I think, and they're buying up some people, so buying up some companies. So I'm going to keep my eye on that one. But I got 500 of them, and I'm ready. And it's supposed to be about $7 a three. They say $3 a share, $3 to $7 a share. Um, then you got fuel cell, fuel cell company, and I went and got them too. I bought them at $17, and they up to $21. So I haven't lost anything yet. Um, I got 80 of them. And that's a good thing because yeah, $21, and they spoke. We gonna do one on fuel cells on Monday, if the Lord will. Then you got ACMC. They're not doing anything right now. Yeah, Intel has been sputtering. It went all the way up to 130, almost 130, and now they back down to 110. Excuse me, I bought them at 110. They down to 108. So I'm gonna keep my seat on the ground on that one too. MU shares, um, yeah, they're not doing too good. They went down like say 728. It was all the way over 800. So you can tell they haven't been doing too good. Um, Nvidia is moving up the charts because they in the red. They lost about 20, but their earnings are next week too. So we'll see how that's going to pan out. Okay. Then you got RXT, and that's the one with Politar, and that, I got it way at 94 cents, and then it went up. I sold it, and I got back in at 469 with 619. So it still got a lot of running room. We'll see what happens with that. VXRT, that's the gummy, and you can see that one's up about they had earnings, and then it went down all the way down, like to 99, and then it went up, and now it's stabilizing at 69 cents a pound. And last but not least, the VGRX, that's a medical stock. Um, I just went all out on this particular one because um, you look at it, it's 8 cents. And I got 5,000 of them. So if it goes back up to what it originally was, about $3 to $4 or $7 or whatever it might plug, they buying some companies. I'm gonna keep my seed in the ground and see if that'll grow a little bit. So that's it in a nutshell. And I'm gonna stop sharing. So got my grand behind me. She's look like she's okay. She's having a good time. So God bless you. God keep you. God cause His face to shine on you and give you peace now and forever. All right, that's good. That's a good thing. Look at it. That's a good thing. So we'll see you next week, if Lord will.